Oh Lord, you Lord, for Sunday, you Lord, oh Lord.
Hi guys, my name is Lori and on this channel we do motherhood, lifestyle and bath and body works content, and today's video I will be filming the fragrances that I will be focusing on for the month of April. Now it has been starting to get hot, not gonna lie. I've been out on the road and the back of my neck is sweating, so I know that this is the perfect time to break out some of these fragrances. Now I really didn't stop to count when I was pulling them down off my counter, because honestly when I started this series, I think it was last year, I had a smaller collection, so I was only picking like 4, 5, 6 at a time, but I have a lot of mists. I have a lot of mists to the point where I have started putting them out based on seasonality. And not only do I have the mists, but I do have some perfumes that I'm using up as well. So I don't see the point in being a stickler for the amount. So I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mists that I'll be focusing on for April, and these are all like the super warm springy scents. And some of these I have been waiting to use them since purchasing them in summer last year. So let's dive right in. So the first one I'm gonna pull for is Pink Obsessed from the Everyday Luxuries line. She has fragrance notes of blushing jasmine, cashmere praline, and vanilla bourbon. And this one got a lot of hype when it first came out. I didn't catch the hype until it was discontinued the first time, and then I decided to get it as soon as it came back out. And honestly, I will say that I was not the most impressed. Sorry guys. It came out in the fall Everyday Luxuries drop last year, along with Mediterranean Mirage, Inner Angel, and there was also this one, and Free as a Flower. And I unintentionally got all of them, and the one that I love the most is the one that I did not back up. Still upset about that, but hopefully it will come back this fall because of how popular it was. But yeah, I've decided to use this one up because I haven't really been focusing on her a lot. I went out to run errands today and I wore her and I love her, so I'm gonna be using her. Another Everyday Luxuries I will be pulling for is Guilty as Fig, and she has fragrance notes of fig nectar, lush jasmine, and creamy musk. Now you guys will be able to tell from my choices in fragrances that I love jasmine fragrances. And Guilty as Fig, I purchased this when it was getting discontinued during SAS last year, and I regret not backing it up because I love it so much. It's such a nice fresh figgy scent, and I didn't get the lotion in it, but I do have the lotion for brown sugar and fig, and I think they layer well, so I'll be using brown sugar and fig's lotion to layer with my Guilty as Fig. Next, I have Pure Wonder, and she has fragrance notes as of Iced Rosé, Star Jasmine, Warm White Amber, and this is one of the founding father mists in my collection. I started my collection for my birthday in October of 2024 after going through a super rough year, and this was one of the fragrances that I purchased. I wore this fragrance to my great grandmother's funeral, so obviously that created a scent memory, and I think about her a lot when I wear this, so I don't want to run out. And as you can see, that is how much I have left, and I didn't notice when it came out around the Christmas season last year, so I didn't repurchase it then, and I regret that. So I'm not trying to empty her. Hopefully it comes back this year so I can get another one, but I will be getting some use out of her this April. Next, I have Plumeria, and Plumeria has fragrance notes of pink plumeria, peach nectar, red apple, night blooming jasmine, and gardenia petals. And this is a really pretty florally sugary fruity scent. And I also have it in the body wash and I enjoyed a lot. Unfortunately, I did not buy any moisturizers with this, so I haven't been getting as much use out of it, but it's a very pretty scent and I think it's perfect for the month of April, so I will be focusing on using it for the month of April. And in that same breath, I have cucumber melon. She has fragrance notes of crisp cucumber, watery honeydew, summer cantaloupe, sparkling grapefruit, and sheer woods. And fun fact, when this collection came out, it came out with cucumber melon, and it also came out with country apple. This is the only one that I bought though, because I already had this one and I just was not interested in country apple. Sorry. Anyway, I have next Island Margarita, and look at that. That is how I had to doctor it. This is actually science fact. I used super glue and baking soda to make a bonding agent. It still leaks, but not tremendously. If you, well, I'm not sure the order I'm going to upload these in, but I do have an empty perfume mist bottle that I am not going to dispose of. I'm actually going to keep it in the event that I need to transfer my Island Margarita into that bottle. So yeah, so maybe the next time you guys see this, because I do plan to pull this out once it gets around July thereabout again. So if when we get to July you see me pull out the golden cherry bottle with the Island Margarita label on it, you guys know why. But yeah, she has fragrance notes of sweet mandarin, island mango, and sea salt. I had her in the candle, fell in love, could not let the fine fragrance mist come out and pass me by. Then I have Butterfly, and she has fragrance notes of raspberry nectar, iris petals, and airy vanilla. And I love Butterfly, guys. I think it got a repackage lately, so I may purchase, not even me, I'm going to purchase the lotion once there is a moisturizer sale, because I love Butterfly so much. I do have the Autumn Drive body butter, which is also a raspberry fragrance, but I love Autumn Drive a lot too, and I don't want to use up the body butter before fall, so I'm going to buy the dedicated moisturizer for Butterfly so I can enjoy layering them. And last but not least is Cinderella, and she has fragrance notes of gardenia petals, enchanting musk, and sapphire blue amber. This is the only one of the first princess collection that I was able to snag. I got it at SAS last year. At the time they only had Cinderella and Belle, and I do not like rose fragrances, so I was not going for Belle, and I will not go for Belle because I think it came back out for the new collection. But I'm actually not trying to use this one up either, so I will be getting some use out of it so I can enjoy the fragrance, because it is a very pretty fragrance, but I'm not trying to use up my mist. And yeah, so that is it for the fragrances that I will be using for the month of April. I think I'm really going to enjoy this lineup quite a lot, and feel free to let me know down below in the comments what you plan to use up for the month of April. Now that is it for the video, guys. See you in the next one.